I'm Amanda Day, and this is Your Wedding on Forever TV. Today's episode is all about spectacular venues. Today we're going to visit two must-see venues, starting right here at the beautiful Van Dusen Mansion in Minneapolis.
I'm Jennifer Anderson, and this is the Van Dusen Mansion and Event Center. And we are a premier wedding destination in Minneapolis. There's a beautiful history to this mansion. It was built in 1892 for George W. and Nancy Van Dusen. They were very important members of society at the time, held lots of fancy parties. Now that the mansion has been renovated, restored to its initial grandeur, again we're holding many beautiful events here. There's so many gorgeous weddings planned for this year. Within the main floor of the mansion, we have 5 separate unique rooms, beautiful woodwork, Persian rugs, many antique pieces, an antique Steinway piano many times people will use for cocktail receptions. It's just a wonderful feel throughout the house. We also have this club room on the lower level that we use in conjunction with the main space, and that's a great area when people are getting ready for ceremonies. The groomsmen can go down and get ready and play a game of pool until the ladies are ready. And typically they get ready in the suites on the second floor, and then they can just head down the stairs to the ceremony in our beautiful courtyard area. The lovely courtyard that's just behind the mansion, it was just redesigned last year with beautiful plantings, and it's just a private area, beautiful for ceremonies and then cocktail receptions later on as well. And within the grounds, we also have our event center, which has a much more modern styling. It has metallic tones, very subdued metallics, and then also a white terrazzo floor. So the natural light is just beautiful in that space, and it gives a completely different feel from the mansion that people start in for cocktail receptions. Have this beautiful dinner with a different styling, complete with linens and excellent food from our exclusive caterer in Tahoe. And once the dinner is done, then we would have the guests move into the carriage house, which is set up like a New York style nightclub. The lower level is dance floor, and we could have a DJ or a band in that space. The biggest thing at the Van Dusen Mansion that we are known for is creating an experience. When you come here for your wedding day, we want you to feel like a queen coming into your castle. We pride ourselves on a high level of service, and we've partnered with many top-level vendors to ensure that we do that for every special event. You know, the Van Dusen is a lovely facility. It's so beautiful and unique. We've done so many renovations. It's not really like any other mansion that you would find in the Twin Cities. We've hosted the president and other dignitaries of foreign state here already. And it's just such a unique venue that people from all over are looking to have events here. I believe that the property we have here is so beautiful. You don't have to do a lot of extras. We've already tried to do a lot of that for you to really be cost effective when you're spending your money, that you can put those in areas that would really customize the event for your wedding. And you don't have to do nearly as much as you would in a regular banquet hall to try and dress that up and make it look like you'd imagine your perfect day would be. So many times with weddings, it's a lot of chaos going from place to place, from where you get ready to where you have the ceremony. and then off to the reception and a separate place for photographs in addition. And we are so pleased that we can house all of those needs under one roof with our 3 buildings, our courtyard, and beautiful grounds.
I hope you enjoyed looking around this beautiful Van Dusen mansion. Right now, let's head out to the Lafayette Club.
Hi, I'm Brenda Rogers from the Lafayette Club, showing you the great venue that we do for different wedding receptions here at Lafayette. As you can see, we're in the beautiful Crystal Ballroom, which is a lovely location for many receptions. We do probably up to 65 to 80 a year, and it's very exciting. This particular space is an actual authentic ballroom with the chandeliers, and we are also located on 3,000 feet of Lake Minnetonka. So for a wedding reception, that's a pretty remarkable thing to be able to have such a gorgeous room as well as views to the lake. We use this room mainly for receptions, and a lot of, as you can see with the all wood floors, it will hold really up to 350 with the porch. This building is from 1925, so it's about 86 years old, which gives a lot of the history and warmth of the club and entertaining feel that you sometimes don't see at other venues. The warmness, again, the wood floors, the 23 feet high ceilings between the chandeliers just make for such an amazing venue for a wedding reception. We can make this room into a more of an informal party atmosphere, which many do, to the very formal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 course receptions. So we really want people to feel like you can have any kind of a budget and feel and make this room into what you want as special. Because I do believe when you first come in, it is such a gorgeous room that people think that they have to be pretty formal, and they really don't. We really want people to feel comfortable. The food is amazing, mostly made all by scratch. The chefs are wonderful. They're happy to meet. The team itself really works together to make every event special. And I really think that that's kind of sets us apart from a lot of places. Many of us have worked here for many, many, many years. All have had our own receptions here because we know that it's an amazing place. We are a private club, and our members who have their own weddings here do have an advantage of not paying a room rental fee. But you can call us, and we will book any non-member event for these spaces. They just have to pay a room rental. If there's a Lafayette Club member who does not have to be in attendance but is a friend of yours or wants to sponsor your event, then your room rental is actually reduced 30%, and your service charge, which is on top of your food and beverage, is reduced 2%. So it always helps to have a member. The Grand Ballroom is probably the most grand, but we have a lovely room next to us here called the Lakeview Room. That room has a deck, which gives you some outside access, and it's a lovely room as well. It can be used for a separate wedding reception if it's a smaller group. Most people will book both spaces. They'll book maybe the Lakeview Room with the deck for the cocktail party and then come into the ballroom for the dinner and dance. That way it gives you a separate pre-function space. We have quite a few weddings a year that actually permit through and do fireworks. That's very special. The guests can go out at dusk outside the ballroom porch and then right over the lake watch a 20-minute fireworks show. And that's very special and not very easily accommodated somewhere else, I think. We do have 17 guest rooms, so they do get to reserve those if they choose to. It's just great for family who want to take in and do the fitness center, the swimming, the member dining, that they can use if they book the room here.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Anderson, and I'm with the Van Dusen Mansion. If you liked what you saw here today on Forever TV, please call us and mention that you saw this episode, and we'll include all 3 of our guest suites at no additional charge for your event.
I'm Brenda Rogers with Lafayette, and if you liked what you saw today and you are interested in having a tour with me or talking with me, and you mention this Forever TV, I'd be happy to give you a free guest room if you book with us.
It's easy to see why these 2 venues are considered some of the most spectacular places to have your wedding and reception. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It's easy, you just put your information in, confirm, and you're done. Come back every week to see new episodes of amazing must-see vendors, places, dresses, and ideas that will really make your wedding unique. Also, be sure to find us on Facebook and get connected. If you have great ideas that you want to see featured on the show, we would love to hear from you. So send us a note to forever@forever-tv.com. Thanks so much, and remember, this is your wedding on Forever TV.